Can you say how maybe, for example, if you observe Alex writing, how has it changed as opposed to when he wrote for the first record?
I don't know.
Is there an audible difference now, but not maybe in a way of things he came up with?
More about sort of, I guess the first album was about how we were struggling a bit at the start and how we really wanted to get going, and then I guess now there's a bit more of reflection on how you know, it's sometimes nice to be at home.
Could you say something about his way of ideas? Did they change over the years?
Yeah, definitely. I think there was a lot more room for experimentation, and sort of through experience and through travel, but also through I suppose financial gain as well. We were able to afford instruments and different ways of writing music and different ways of running our computers and different processing equipment for our instruments. So Sam had a lot of fun of kind of engaging in sonic architecture, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, you know, on the first record, the guitar was sonically very interesting, but still very much a guitar. Whereas I think Sam is, on this record, has kind of departed from more traditional guitar sounds, and there are bits on there. I think there's a lot of places on the record where Sam's playing and you might not even know that he's playing guitar. You might think it's a synthesizer or a keyboard or like an old sample or something like that. So sonically, I think there's been a lot of evolution.
Was there a moment maybe that you say in that period or after that period that you thought, well, we have more or less now what we aim for with the record?
Yeah.
Can you describe that feeling? What?
It wasn't really till, I guess, until after we'd come home that we properly had a chance to sort of sit down and listen to the record. Like we'd you know, done all the recording and everything in the studio, but there was a couple of, or one song where there was some vocals to still be recorded. So we kind of all left and Alex stayed behind and did some vocals, and it was kind of nice for, it was a little surprise whenever we got the emails of the songs through. But I guess it wasn't really till after we got the mixing done and the mastering where we could properly just sit back and enjoy it and think, like, wow, this is, you know, we've made a great record. Like, I guess there were times in the studio where we would have listened to what we'd done during the day, if we'd finished a track, for example, and, you know, be like, wow, like, this is great, but it was nice to have it as a complete record.
Was there a lyric maybe that Alex wrote that touched you in a way, or that you found special in a way?
Well, the first one that comes to mind is "Swim Till You Can Stand." Yeah.
What is it about? Do you know?
I don't actually know the direct translation from Alex to English.
But if you have to guess, maybe.
I think, well, from what I take from it, anyway, I think that's more important lyrically. Like, sometimes I don't care really what a song is about as long as I can take something from it. I'm kind of selfish with music that way.
Mm-hmm. What you took from this one?
Yeah, no, it sort of creates a picture, I guess, of, you know, like you're swimming in the middle of an ocean and there's no sort of sign of anything getting better. You're kind of stuck there, and then you're working really hard swimming, you know, until you can get out of there and stand, and that sort of translates to any sort of situation that you're surrounded by where you think maybe, oh no, this is terrible. But
does it relate to what the experiences you've been through now, the past years?
Yeah, the line starts, take the deep end and swim so you can stand, and it was kind of a way of describing a lot of what we'd been through in the past few years. Sometimes you have to do things the hard way and just persevere and work until you're comfortable, and that line seemed to sum up or epitomize that feeling and that action.
Mm-hmm.